you're gonna see the Varus struggle. Hype's gonna have a bad time. The top lane matchup's bad. It is really about this Neferi LeBlanc duo taking over the game. Just really didn't see it too much in pro play, other than like occasional. You know, we saw Fisher play it in the mid lane, but it kind of felt like this is the sort of champion where.
Owie. Okay, we do have a Nocturne coming down towards his bottom side. Hype immediately flashing to get himself out of the way, but remember, Polu doesn't have his. He had to use his flash at level 1, and that should mean First Blood goes over to Gideon. And I do like that they give the kill to him as well, because Nocturne getting fed is an absolutely terrifying proposition, especially when he's up against this Neferi, which is so much of the power budget in the Bro Draft. And I feel like the lane control, the wave control from Nongshim has been really good so far this series, especially in the early game, just to try and get them into the best positions possible. Gideon comes on over. That should mean that only one grub will go over to Bro this time. Nongshim well and truly in the driver's seat still. Despite the fact that this mid-jungle should be so powerful for Bro, they managed to get the flash that they were supposed to. But not too much more than that, as the battle for the blue buff continues. Should be Nongshim backing away as Morgan is making his way in. That's a lot of Counter-Strike value. Is Gideon going to get headbutted over? Does have the paranoia, puts up the shield, looks to try and get himself out of here, but in goes LM. Oh my goodness, they do manage to take down 2. The mid-jungle just eviscerated from Nongshim's side. And Bro pushing for even more. There goes Lahens, and that's the skirmishing power of this composition. See whether they continue to do that. As the grubs being targeted once again. It is 2-1 already here in favor of Nongshim. This should be 3 of them going over. So 5 grubs for Nongshim is fantastic, especially when you're denying it from the Jax LeBlanc composition.
Oh.
Ellen not going to be able to steal that one away. Yep. Dustbringer.
And the thing is, by showing up there, I mean, they weren't really in position to take the dragon. Building it up.
That's only with 3 assists as well, as the kills went to exactly where they needed to go. The Grandmaster's Might coming on in here as Polu is set up. Elim also in the area. Lahen's trying to make his way around, but there's the flash out by Polv. Cannon Barrage goes down as Elim dives in, calls the Hounds. Polu does have the ulti running, so he's going to be able to keep himself alive, and the minion wave just barely in range.
So quite bulky, quite a good amount of sustain as well. You're not under that much threat from just the LeBlanc trades in that manner. So Fish is okay there. Gideon will pick up the dragon, and it's still an objective lead for Nongshim so far this game.
Quite some time.
But it has stagnated, and you know what that makes me think?
It's time for a fight. As Lahens is walking, then he's splashing, then he's hooking, but the chains are still going to land. The dogs are well and truly out as the Cannon Barrage comes down. There's the paranoia. They dive into the back line as Hype is the target, and he's eliminated. Jiu now looking for Closer, whose health bar is very low. The flash forward, and that's going to secure it. And now Nongshim just wanting to clean up. Fisher moves down. He's got the Orb. The Neferi manages to pick up one of them, but 1v2, I just don't know whether he's going to be able to win this battle. Gideon's still chasing after him. When this dog gets some of these buttons back, I think he's still going to be pretty scary, but Gideon's going to move forward. I don't know about this one.
Oh, the fear?
Yeah, the fear just going to try and be avoided. There's the shockwave. That was still available? Okay, well, never mind. That is a dead doggo on the ground.
For the bros.
Financial reinforcements for the bros.
Absolutely.
Because we know that, like, don't worry, we're scaling. Starting to become more and more real here for Nongshim.
Yeah, you know that lead that Morgan had, that substantial lead in the top lane? 100 gold now.
Yeah, Parlay pretty good at just getting accidental gold. And Kingan's also just slurping up minion wave after minion wave. This is what happens. And fast in this game.
Jiu has got 2 items. He's
oh no! Hype presented himself on the map, and he is now dead. Nongshim now looking for even more, as it is going to be the Rift Herald secured by LM. He collects the eye at the same time, but can he stay alive? That's the question. Killer Instinct from Jiu is insane, but he's still able to survive. The depth charge flying forward. Good knock up there as LM utilizing that mobility to get himself around. 2-man pulverize here from Polo as Gideon. Fantastic use of the shield. The unbreakable will is there, but unfortunately the body will still break. Jiu going to collect that one. LM goes down as well, and Nongshim, oh no, we said the bros need to create leads, not Nongshim. Parents came to Korea during our little break that we had, and I bought my nephew a little Gromp, and the Gromp toy is adorable, and this is not so much, as Closer went in, and he tries to get out, does have to use the flash, but is going to escape. And, oh, Void Seeker actually blocked by the clone.
Like, this looks rough for Bro, but this might actually be a window, because these... Oh, Cannon Barrage.
Oh, that was a cute one.
Closer has TP. If he TPs back in, They don't have these tools. Hype can play the game.
Well, he might be able to. We'll see whether the Otacon is going to be taken before that happens, though, because there's not a lot of vision. Teleport comes in. Oh my god, the AoE is absurd! Polu dead before anything even starts. And now they've got Otacon. Chains of Corruption flies in. Morgan trying to do what he can. Fish is still alive. He eventually does get recalled, but now Jiu's going completely ballistic. He will be sent back, but Kingen,
the getaway!
Yeah, he can't actually hit him because he's inside a Rift Herald that's running the wrong direction. And Closer just chains him up. Might be a bit of damage onto this turret, but that was very cute use of the disengaged Rift Herald.
Edge of Knight, Zhonya's no. Just a Rift Herald in his pocket.
That's the best way to go on. That's stasis.
A rough spot for Bro right now.
And there is a Mountain Drake that's up and available, but Nongshim look like they want to take an inhibitor turret first. There's the Paranoia. They find him one more time. Hit by the combo, gorgeously executed, but can they win the ensuing fight? That's the question, as Jiu is going to be obliterated. That's the cow going down as well. Lehens from the grave manages to land an anchor, and you can see Gideon knows that there's no way out. Kingen's there, though. Look at this guy. Trial by fire just sets Closer on fire, in fact. As now Gideon looking to try and escape. That is going to be Nefiri taking him down. And now the Pirate is a little bit in the wrong place, potentially at the wrong time. Eats some oranges correctly that time, but does have to recall. And now Bro might be able to take away a dragon.
Kingen was just chasing targets this whole fight, but not really able to connect onto them until it was too late.
Morgan is a monster in this game, though.
But Bro are coming to try and contest this.
Yeah, a lot of vision available here as Closer dives in. Jiu almost just dead straight up. But the Baron is just taken. Level 16 now for Fisher as well. How about Pulp going to be avoided completely as Gideon dives in on top of Closer. Polu going to get a little bit scared. Jiu doesn't have Flash, so he was dead. Fisher is also going to suffer the same fate because he also didn't have Flash. And so keeping a few of these Barons alive is going to be Nongshim's best bet.
As Avaris is, so...
Well, now it might be time to take their first turret of the game, unless Gideon decides that he wants to kill LM instead. He's pretty scary, but maybe not scary enough as LM just turns it around. Oh my god, the cannon barrage damage right on top of Hype. Closer also limping away from this one.
Like, it's not completely worth it, this trade. I mean, they still have the Baron buff, but you can see they end up going for Closer here. Easy disengage there. And things, because I feel like if people haven't really been watching the LPL,
well, Closer may not be able to do things here, as he does get the flash, does utilize his flash. So now he's going to try and go for some jukes. Let's see what's going to happen here. Wait, I've like he might get shot with a pistol.
I've seen Civ HD pull this off.
Oh my god, that's a throwback. No, well, he didn't pull it off. He didn't pull it off. My god, Civ HD, really? The flash button. Oh,
good times. But yeah, you know, as I was saying before, I'm really glad that LM started to come back in this game because, you know, things were looking rough. It was looking like it may be a 0% win rate.
Throwing out some daggers towards Lehens, but Lehens not going to be too worried about it. And Nongshim, okay, here it is, the combo once again, this time hitting onto two, both of the bottom lane members as Jiu, Killer Instinct indeed. And there goes the cow as well. Hype did that thing where he was on vision of the enemy team again.
Hype, you've got to stop existing every time. Oh, you know, I just think leaving the fountain might have been a mistake, if I'm being honest. And Nongshim, it feels personal, feels like bullying, it feels like a grudge, but they will take out the AD carry. They got Polu as well in the combo, so 2-for-1 special.
Is it just game over? That's the question. We've got both Nexus turrets, both under fire. Morgan, you're going to need to be the hero. The health bars are getting lower as in goes LM Kingen, going to be his target, but he flashes away. He's surviving for the moment. Gideon flashes out as well. Fisher at full health, the double kill comes on through, make it a triple as LM's going nuts. Fisher finds it, the clockwork wind up, and now it's his turn to get some multi-kills. There's a triple for the Orianna, and Polu, he's going to be enough of a gatekeeper to send Nongshim back.
Because he's having a rough one right now.
And we might have another team fight as once again, Hype is dead. Oh no, never mind. He takes a little while longer to die this time. Fisher down to 50%. The hook is going to catch him out of the distortion. Gorgeous play there from Lehens once again as Jiu, Killer Instinct, right on top of the Jax. Goes golden, avoids the counter-strike, and LM, it's only him and his top laner that are left alive. Nongshim looking for even more. A flash forward from Lehens, because why not? If the F button is available, you press it. And now Gideon and Fisher are done with this series. They're looking to take down this Nexus to start off their LCK season with a 2-0 against the Bros. There goes the Nexus. And Nongshim, brilliant start.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.